Elliot, honours even on the opening day, and that was quite a good advert for MPL football. What did you make of it?
Yeah, obviously frustrated we didn't go on to win the game, but I'm proud of the boys, to be fair. The way they bounced back from obviously going a goal down right a minute into the second half, that's obviously really disappointing, but I felt that really spurred us on to really go and push on in the second half. We obviously got the goal. They ended up with a man sent off, and we did everything we could to get that goal. We changed formation, changed personnel, we've hit the bar, and it's just not fallen for us. But there's a lot of positives to take into the rest of the campaign.
Talk us through your team selection and your approach. You made 4 changes today, one of them being a debut for your new signing, Bruno Andrade, who looked pretty sharp today and pretty central to a lot of what you did.
Yeah, look, I was honest with the boys who dropped out of the team. They've been great for me in pre-season, and they've got a big part to play for the rest of the season. But I just felt, I said that the facts are we've scored six goals in 9 games, not good enough. We hadn't scored at home in pre-season, nowhere near good enough. So today I wanted to play our exciting players, not that the boys who aren't playing aren't exciting, but our real goal scorers, rather than our sort of Webby and Lewis and more midfielders. I wanted to go with Ray and Bruno and Tyler, who will really go and press and get in behind and make things happen. And I felt they did that. Obviously, Bruno got in a couple of times. Keepers made a great save. And yeah, like I said, on another day, we win the game.
Even when it was 11v11, you were shading the chances, creating the slightly better of the opportunities. You then get that sucker punch right after the restart. And at that point, you're probably thinking, oh, Groundhog Day, here we go again. But full credit to your side. 4 minutes, I think it was, between the time of the goals, and what a reaction.
Yeah, I want to give credit to Shepshed though, because they've come and they give us a real good game. They've got a lot of young lads there who fought for everything and chased everything, and they're always a threat by sticking it in behind our defence, but I think they coped well. But yeah, like you said there, the reaction, you say it's 4 minutes, because when that went in, I'm thinking, oh my God, the one time we've made a header, we've given it away cheaply, and we've been punished for it. So we've just discussed that in there, debriefed it, because I think I said to you before that it's the goals we give away that we really need to nitpick and make sure it's not like they're never going to happen again, but the more we drill it into the lads, remember it's still a new team, don't want to give excuses, but there are little things, and you could see in the performance that my frustrations are, I see it in training, I see flashes in games, and it is just that there is so much more from us to come. But yeah, it's definitely a good building block today.
I don't think many people would have had Tarik Dallas to get the first goal of the season, but it is a first home goal under your tutorship, and it must have been a nice moment hearing that roar from the Birch Road end faithful.
Yeah, definitely. Relief for me, because we finally scored, get that hoodoo off our back a bit. Tarik as well, he's bided his time. He didn't play last week, he's come in. And I said with Tarik, he's someone who, if he really wants it, he can be that good. So yeah, I'm just pleased for him. And then the fans were just unbelievable. They were singing, I could hear them all first half, second half, and like I said, we really need them behind us. So again, thank them. I thank them. The team thanks them for coming out, getting behind us, and hopefully we can build more and more positive performance to really keep them coming.
Shepshed were of course reduced to 10 shortly after the goal. Obviously you couldn't go on to get that winner, but what sort of impact do you think that red card had on the game?
It's always difficult, because I think we actually got a little bit scrappy at times, because we were trying to force it and try and get that goal, whereas they could sit in, and to be fair to them, they defended quite well, they banked up, and when it dropped, they just stuck it in behind. They had quick lads who would try and chase everything. So it's one of them where the team goes down to 10. Some people think, oh well, you should be winning that, but it actually becomes harder. And like I said, we created chances, we've hit the bar. So yeah, another day we win the game. But fair play to Shepshed. They were really game, and yeah, a point on the board and first goal, and hopefully we can build and move on from that.
You signed quite a lot of your squad before pre-season, but of course it has been evolving throughout the course of the summer campaign heading into this new season. Do you feel like you're still learning more and more about your squad as the weeks go on?
Yeah, definitely. I'm learning more about my squad and certain ways of each player plays. They're learning more about me. As a team, they're still learning how each other plays. And there's little basic things, like Joel got the ball, David shaped and come in, and Joel's passed the ball out of play, and it's like them little things where Joel will learn David. He likes to do that movement to get away from his man. So they sound basic things in football, but they're things that you do learn as you get to know the players. A lot of the managers in this league, if you look at like Gary Setchell at Corby, I think he's had 2.5 years in the job. Jake Stone at Wellingborough, for example, he's been there for years and years and years, so he's got his way of playing. I get frustrated with the boys because they're not playing how I want to play, and the lads on the bench will tell me I'm pulling my hair out at times, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I expect high standards, and sometimes it's not going to always happen, but it's just I'll keep drilling in to try and get as close to it as we can.
On to the next one, this coming Wednesday, not Tuesday for those watching on. Rugby Borough away, one of the new sides in the league. I think they went and won at Boldmere today, so a nice challenge to look forward to there.
Yeah, I mean, I played against Rugby Borough for Silby last year, away at Rugby, so I know they've got a lot of good players. They play a lot of football. They're on an AstroTurf, so that's obviously going to benefit them. But I think the team I've built is a footballing team, so it's difficult at times on there, not excusing the lads, but we try and do it the right way. But on the AstroTurf, I really think we'll be able to move the ball quick and really give them a game. I'm looking forward to it.
Once again, you're watching AFCRDTV and another rough and tumble game here at Hayden Road. It finishes AFC Russian Diamonds 1, Shepshed Dynamo 1. I'm with the man of the match, defender Tarik Dallas. And TD, I'll begin with a tough question. Was that 1 point gained or 2 points lost?
I think at this stage of the season, we wanted to get 3 points. I'd say probably 2 points lost, but we'll take the point, move on to Wednesday, and then kick on from there, really.
Well done for you. Were you pleased with your performance today? Man of the match. Well done.
Yeah, it's nice to get the recognition. Obviously, as a defender, I want to primarily get clean sheets, but I'll take the goal from today, and then I'll kick on to Wednesday.
First half sort of went back and forth, like I like to say, a stalemate, I suppose. No big scoring opportunities for either team. So what was the mood of Diamonds at halftime?
Yeah, at halftime, obviously we went in. We said it's 0-0, boys. We just need to try and just get goals, all right, and then just get at them. We're at home. We want to really try and make this place a fortress this year, and kick on and just try and score as many goals as possible.
And then everything happened all at once in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Not exactly the way you wanted to begin the second half. Goal only in the first minute of the second half.
Yeah,
what happened there?
I think it was just position under the players. Obviously, the ball's broken down way too easy, and then the turnover of play, and then they've just caught us. And fair play to their number 10. He's done a good finish into the corner.
Yes, that was Jesse Friend. But only 4 minutes later, you strike back with a goal in the 50th minute. Tell us about you scoring that goal.
Yeah, so I think Tyler's going to try and put it down as an assist. He's taken a shot at the keeper's flapped it, and I'm just alive to it, and I've followed it in, and luckily I've got my head on it before anyone else.
Well, very good, Tarik, and obviously a big turning point maybe in the 58th minute. Cyprian Matinga, that's an unusual name. He comes in with a second yellow, which of course meant a red card, and Diamonds play a man advantage for the rest of the match. Did that really help Diamonds all that much?
Yeah, it did give us a bit of a boost, them getting down to 10 men, but obviously as people go down to 10 men, they seem to sit in a bit, and then they try and play on the counter-attack. So even though they went down to 10 men, there was a lot less space in the gaps that we wanted to really play on, and obviously going downhill in the second half. So yeah, sure. It was a bit harder, I'd say, probably.
Well, you're one of the veterans of the team now, actually, because we have so many new players that have come in for this season. How do you feel the chemistry is gelling slowly but surely? You're like Joel Niketia and Raymond Poku and Bruno Andrade playing his first game for Diamonds today. Yeah,
I do still think it's time, and we're a brand new team. We've obviously only got about 5 boys that have stayed on from last year, but I do really think it's about time, and we know we've got the quality in there to really do something this season. It's just about going out there and expressing ourselves and showing it, really.
And you've got a couple of veterans of the football wars for sure. Jake Duffy, our captain this season, and also Gary Mulligan.
Yeah.
You can't forget Ollie Brown-Hill. So I think the team shows a great promise this season. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. As you've just said those names, we've got a lot more boys in there with a lot of talent to give, and it's all about us lot just coming together as a team and just building that chemistry, getting to know each other, and then going on into matches and winning games, really.
Well, very good. The next game will be a rare Wednesday night match for Diamonds, not against Rugby Town, but at Rugby Borough. So early thoughts about that game?
Yeah, obviously they're a brand new team. They've come up from the league below. I think they've done quite well in the league below, and they've made a few new recruits. So we're not going to take it lightly. Obviously, we'll go to their place. I think it's a nice pitch, so we can try and get the ball down, try and play some football, and hopefully we get the 3 points.
But I will make a fuss, though it's obvious.